Heyo, what is everybody? This is Wos, and we're here with our team builder for week 2 of the FWL. This week we are facing Ember and the Indianapolis Crobats. He won his week 1 game. We did not. I'm sure no one watched that anyways. But yeah, let's get right into it. His team is over here on the right. He has Mega Electric, Victini, Magnezone, Porygon 2, Nidoking, Noivern, Dedenne, Ash Greninja, Chestnut, Whimsicott, and Rotom. First thing we notice on his team is he has 3 grass types. One thing we've noticed after last week, our battle, is that we need to make sure we kill all grass types. At least when we bring Mega Swampert and a Rain variant. So he has 3 of them. Really only 2. I really don't see Rotom coming. I feel like Chestnut and Whimsicott have a much better matchup, I guess. Yeah. Matchup against my team than Rotom does in general. But yeah, first thoughts on his team. If you get rid of Chestnut, Whimsicott, and or Rotom, Mega Swampert just runs through his team pretty easily. Mega Electric, Victini, Magnezone, Nidoking, Dedenne, and Ash Greninja all pretty much get one shot by Earthquake, and I'm not even running out of it, as you can see. Besides that, Noivern gets one shot by, sorry about that click, Noivern gets one shot by Ice Punch. Porygon 2 is the only thing that can really take a hit. Yeah, I can really pretty freely Earthquake spam when the grass types are gone and Noivern is gone, or at least I can switch up moves after it. The only thing that could be an issue is Noivern and Ash Greninja, if they are Scarfed, do outspeed Mega Swampert in the rain no matter what. This is to outspeed, I believe, Scarfed Victini. Yeah, because I think it's the fastest thing I've seen that can be Scarfed that can actually one-shot me. I feel maybe Whimsicott. Nope. Whimsicott cannot. Maybe it was Whimsicott. I don't know if Whimsicott isn't coming Scarfed. The only thing okay. I go over his team. Mega Electric, very scary. Victini will probably be Scarfed if it comes. This is a good chance it is. Magnezone could be Scarfed. Porygon 2 is going to be the biggest issue for me getting through his team. The thing is stupidly bulky. It has Recover. It has the ability to even set up a little bit with Calm Minds, I believe it has. Sorry about that. The Dedenne won't come. The other big mon I'm scared of is Ash Greninja. Sorry, I need to adjust my seat. Ash Greninja can run through teams. It ran through his opponent's team last week, late game. It pretty much was the reason he won, straight up. But yeah, let's get right into our team. First one we have here is Mega Swampert. Waterfall, Earthquake, Ice Punch, Power Punch. It's a pretty standard set. There's nothing crazy about it. Like I said, it's the outspeed. Scarf Victini, I believe it is. I could do the math right now, but I don't feel like it. I'm going to do the math. Give me a second. I made the team a couple days ago, so I'm not quite sure. 48 times. That's not what I wanted. 28 times 2. Great content here, I know. No, it's outspeed something then. Maybe it is Rotom. I'm trying to remember what it was for. It might have been modest Ash Greninja. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, I think it is non-speed boosted Ash Greninja. It outspeeds. So like I said, either Noivern or Ash Greninja have to come Scarfed. Otherwise, once I get them in and his grass types are gone, it's just killing season, really. Nothing can really take a hit at all, whether it be an Earthquake or an Ice Punch. Waterfall is just kind of there. Really nothing. Nidoking. No, okay, the reason it's there is Porygon. Power Punch is also the reason I have. Porygon 2 is also the reason I have Power Punch on here. If not, not that I can deal with it better, but if he does switch in, it probably will be his dedicated check. At least one of them. I have the ability to kind of start setting up and if it is lowered, I think it does at +1 with Power Punch. I think it needs to be at 60% because I think it's stupidly bulky. In order for me to, in order for me to actually kill it on the switch and from Power Punch, and then a +1 rain boosted waterfall. I think it's ridiculously bulky and I hate it. To move on to our next pick, Lando T, Choice Scarf, Intimidate, Earth Power, Sludge Wave, Hidden Power, Flying, and Super Power. So, as I learned last week, I need to make sure my opponent's grass types are, I'm sorry if I sound really quiet right now, I don't know why my settings are kind of messed up. I need the grass types for my opponent to be down. And I don't expect Romo to come. This thing is my counter to Chestnut and Whimsicott, plus Ash Greninja, if it's not Scarfed. Earth Power is on there just for general because ground does have such a great matchup against it with Manectric, Victini, Zone, King, Dedenne. Sludge Wave is specifically there for the Whimsicott. Hidden Power Flying is specifically there for the Chestnut. He's gonna bring Chestnut. It's such a great counter to make a Swampert. I need that thing gone. And it does one shot, I think, pretty much every time. The Scarf, it has enough speed to outspeed max speed Ash Greninja, which Superpower does one shot. So this is kind of, I don't expect to do much, but what I needed to do is take out the monster threatening Swampert from winning. So this is a very heavy win con in order to help my actual win con win. It's kind of weird, but I think it's gonna work. Especially since most people expect it to run physical, and I don't have this as my Z captain. So if I did have this as Z captain, I'm sure he'd expect Z flying on this thing for my his grass types. So I'm hoping to catch him off guard with that Hidden Power Flying. Next one we have is Politoed, Damp Rock to extend that rain for Drizzle. It's called Ice Beam, Endeavor, and Toxic. Normal set, max defense. This thing can help take on Physical King if he brings it, Physical Victini, which he probably will bring. As you can see, he has a lot of special attackers between Zone, Manectric, King, Noivern, Ash Greninja, Whimsicott, Roadmail. A lot of things that hit special. I need this thing here. I don't think he's going to bring many physical amounts, but I need one check to him. If not, I'm screwed. But yeah, this thing is pretty much here to set up rain. Do a little bit of damage if I can. Endeavor, I have it there because if I can get Ash Greninja down very low, it's so much easier to deal with because I can take one hit, or I don't even have to use Superpower on Lando T to outspeed it. If it is locked in, then I'm screwed. And you can just go to Water Shoot it. So like I said, this thing here is main purpose here, set up rain, obviously, for Swampert to go in. Next one we have is Go-Go. Leftovers with Sap Sipper, Earthquake, Hornleech, Toxic, and Milk Drink. Max special defense. This is my Ash Greninja check. Even at specs, it can one-shot, or can two-shot with Dark Pulse, which is ridiculous. I love this thing's bulk. That 450 is just amazing. Hornleech does do a lot back to it. This is kind of just my, besides Victini and Manectric, and Nidoking, but I'm not sure if that's actually going to come or not. This thing can kind of take on all the grass types. It's such an easy switch. You're going to give it +1. Even though I can't do much back to any of the grass types with this set, I can Toxic and Milk Drink. And they probably won't be able to do much to me. Like Chestnut's fighting moves don't do shit. Whimsicott's Moonblast don't do shit. And just getting those things whittled down is going to help me win late game. But yeah, I pretty much go. It's just going to be a wall and fuck up Ash Greninja. This thing is surprisingly bulky. Next mod we have Necrozma, Leftovers, Prism Armor, obviously, Calm Mind, Psychic, Signal Beam, and Earth Power. Max Defense, and then 8 and Modest special attack. When I first originally was looking at this mod, I was like, okay, I could run defensive, run Calm Mind, and just kind of make this thing annoying to deal with. Toxic, Moonlight, Photon Geyser maybe, and then, you know, Earth Power. And then I looked more into it, and this thing, with this set, can just run through his team. Yes, I don't outspeed much, but I can revenge kill Ash Greninja if it's switching to this. I can fuck up Mega Electric, Victini, and I think this thing is going to put in work, even just being this bulky, because it's going to be so hard to take down. Ash Grenade out. Okay, this is what I expect to happen. I switch in on something like Nidoking. Obviously, Nidoking can't really do shit to me. He's going to switch out into something, you know, Victini or Magnezone, try to get momentum, or Mega Electric. And then I can set up a +1 Mind Calm Mind, and then this thing becomes not impossible, but annoying to deal with. At +1, I one-shot pretty much everything on his team, I'm going to be honest. The one thing I can't. Let me check it. Crosma. And if he is in Ash form too, +1. Signal Beam, yep, takes it out, which is why I have the Modest. And in return, let me check. Dark Pulse does 72% max at +1. I mean, like, that's why I love this thing, because it's so annoying. That Prism Armor ability is amazing. Yeah, but this is kind of my... So, there are a lot of offensive mods this week. The Cross My Lane or 2 are there to help Swampert win late game. I have 2 kind of defensive mons, and Politoed and Go-Go that work well together. And we have Raikou as our last mon, Expert Belt, Extra Sensory, Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, and Hidden Power Flying, or Hidden Power Poison. So here, once again, really need grass types. I have Lano T and Raikou there, pretty much there to catch off guard his grass types. Because once those things are down, I'm not joking, I can easily swing through his team. The only thing I have to worry about is Ash Greninja being scarfed. Even then, I can take any really hit. I can take 1 hit pretty easily with Swampert, I believe. Swampert Mega in the rain. Hydro Pump does kill if it's choice specs, but does not a choice scarfed. It does 93 max. So I'm saying, even so, it has to outspeed me, and I can revenge kill it with not revenge kill, but I can one-shot it with Earthquake, especially if there's a little bit of chip damage. Makes it easier. Via Raikou, I have, because I was running Hidden Power Poison to catch Whimsicott, Extra Sensory just made a lot of sense between Chestnut and Nidoking, which I said I don't see Nidoking coming, because I have such easy ways of dealing with it. Not easy ways, but Lano T can kill it. Swampert fucks it up. Haxorus, if it sets up, can literally do nothing. I have a couple other mons, like Umbreon doesn't take shit from it. It just, you know, ignores it. So yeah, that's pretty much a team. It's all predicated around, as I've said like 45 times, getting rid of grass types and then just letting Swampert go in. The ones I think he's gonna bring: Mega Electric, definitely. Let's see, have my actual list predicted. Mega Electric, Victini, Porygon 2, Ash Greninja, Chestnut. I think Chestnut and a Whimsicott are coming. I could see Noivern coming if it's scarfed. There's potential for Zone to come, but that's really only if he thinks, okay, if Zone comes, it is 125,000% going to be there to check Genesect with Magnepool, lock it in, can switch out, hidden power firing it, and have it be dead. That's the only reason I see this thing coming. He can't take advantage of the Thunder of my... He can't take advantage of his electric stab against like Mega Swampert or Raikou, or Ludicolo a little bit, but it can kind of eat up, especially if it would be like a Solfast or something. And then my defensive walls take absolutely nothing from it. Necrozma, Go-Goat him on top, Politoed, like that. I really don't see this thing coming unless he thinks that's going to be a threat to him. Dedenne is not going to come. Rotom-Mow is not going to come. Nidoking could come. I doubt it will. I'll give it like a 30% chance, but yeah, I don't really see a purpose for it when he has other ways of specially attacking that are much better. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the team builder. Yeah, that's about it. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on the battle. Peace.